Welcome to Women Locked Up Before and After. I have something very special for y'all, so please watch this video through because I have something to say afterwards, especially after the song. It's called A Moving Song for Women in Prison for Life. The 10 women in this chorus have all been sentenced to life in prison. They share a moving song about their experiences, one that reveals their hopes, regrets, and fears. I'm not an angel, sings one of them, but I'm not the devil. Filmed at the independent TED event inside Muncy State Prison. It's a rare and poignant look inside the world of people in prison with no hope of parole. Okay, now I will play the video. Please watch. It's very touching.
Life in Pennsylvania means just that. Life without the possibility of parole. For us lifers, as we call ourselves, our only chance for release is through commutation, which has only been granted to 2 women since 1989, close to 30 years ago. Our song, This Is Not Our Home, it tells of our experiences while doing life without the possibility of parole.
I was locked up with women just like this.
I'm a woman. I'm a grandmother, I'm a daughter, I have a son. I'm not an angel, I'm not the devil. I came to jail when I was so young. to you as inmate 008106, incarcerated 29 years. My name is Brenda Watkins. I was born and raised in Huffman, North Carolina. This is not my home. Inmate number OB2472. I've been incarcerated for 27 years. My name is Thelma Nichols. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, PA. This is not my home.
8494. I've been incarcerated for 27 years. My name is Danielle Hadley. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, PA, and this is not my home.
Inmate 008309. I've been incarcerated for 27 years. My name is Teresa Battles. I'm from Newark, New Jersey, and this is not my home.
I am known as inmate 007080. I've been incarcerated for 30 years. My name is Deborah Brown. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is not my home.
005961. I've been incarcerated for 37 years. My name is Joanne Butler, and I was born and raised in Philadelphia. This is not my home.
Number 005634. I've been incarcerated for 39.5 years. My name is Diane Hamill Metzger. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and this is not my home.
I am 004867, incarcerated 40 years. My name is Lena Brown, and I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and this is not my home.
A lot of those people are being abused instead of swathered. I'll tell you now.
My number is 005545. My name is Trina Garnett. I've been incarcerated for 37 years, since I was 14 years old. Born and raised in Chester, Pennsylvania, and this is not my home. Will I see my family or die alone, or die alone?
Well, it's me again. I told y'all that'd be touching. I'm not sure if anybody, everybody's different, but it was really touching for me because there were people on there that looked just like a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but a lot of women that had been down there with me where I was at. And if you notice that a couple of them had speech impairments and stuff like that, well, let me read you something and that'll put you a little up to date on that, on why that was happening. Sorry, I got a little teary-eyed a while ago. Okay. Just little things that people have said about that when they went to see the in person or when they watched this video. One person just said, I add up the years in my head as the women introduced themselves. Between them, I ballpark them they've spent more than 200 years behind bars. As we grab some seats in the visiting room, I tell them I've watched over and over their video of a song recorded at an independent TED event inside Muncy State Prison in 2014. It's been viewed more than 1 million times. Okay. And somebody else, but they are visibly pleased. Their voices reach beyond the steel bars in a way most of them never will. The women dressed in identical rust-colored uniforms are lifers, which in Pennsylvania means they are serving life without the possibility of parole. For their crimes, mostly murder or related offenses, they have been in prison for decades and save for a change in the law or a compassionate release in the final stages of a terminal illness, they will die here. For their crimes, they deserve to be punished, no argument. As the words in their song, "This is not our home." I'm not saying I'm not guilty. I'm not saying that I should pay. I'm just asking for mercy. I have to have hope that I will be free one day. The song is a gut punch, an emotional commentary on incarceration and redemption in a broken U.S. criminal justice system. It was performed by 10 lifers, half of whom are in the room when I visit. It was written by a psychologist at the prison, Howard Woodring. I never realized how resilient the human spirit was until I watched these ladies make a life for themselves here because you have to hang on, he said. His hope, he said, getting choked up, was the song started a conversation among the public and lawmakers that it got people thinking about crime and punishment, rehabilitation and redemption. From the very first time I watched the video, I wondered what could become of these women aging in prison if they were released. From their song again, "This is not my home. I dream of freedom, hope for mercy. Will I see my family or die alone?" During our meeting, they all wanted to be clear on one thing. They don't want victims to be lost in the conversation. They just want the free world, as 72-year-old Lena Brown calls the world beyond the prison walls, to consider that they have more to offer. I've never lost someone I cared about at the hands of another person. My belief in redemption has never been tested, not truly. But listening to Brown, whom everyone calls Bird, I found myself trying to reconcile her past with her present. The woman who plunged a knife into another human being was nurturing a fragile woman sitting before me. Did these women deserve compassion? Did these admitted killers have any humanity worth saving? Okay. I'm gonna read this one more last thing. On comments on this video, that was actually people who had went to that service themselves and watched it in person. But let me show you. These are actual comments from people who have been on this website and posted the comments on their own. This is a older. It says Cougar Brenman. Anyway, it says, before we get into a discussion of whether these women should be in prison for life, let's look at the fact that only 2 of them are white, and this is no anomaly. We know, if we read at all, that this imbalance is not about people of color being worse than white people. So without even knowing why they are there, we can immediately conclude that injustice has been done and that it's being perpetrated against some of these women. We also know we are aware of reality of women's lives, that there are women who go to prison for murder when they were trapped in abusive situations, sometimes involving rape, because there were no social supports, no institutional supports, and a police force that supports male dominance even today. Into the truth. But even more so 27 to 40 years ago. So without knowing anything about any of them, we can safely assume that there are additional factors of injustice. We know from scientific studies that the judicial system, even when not involving black women, is flawed and incarcerates innocent people, and that people sometimes not rot in jail for decades before their actual innocence is determined. You got Google, you can find these people. You heard them say their names. Every one of them said their names, their MDOC numbers, and while they was there, they're lifers, so they're going to be there when you look them up. And if you do that, when you look them up, you can look up what they done, and I'm sure it'll show that they was in those kind of relationships. If you need to know the details before you feel compassion, then you're cold and heartless, and you are part of the problem with our justice system. That's a comment that was put on there. Someone put beautiful express commentary on the realities of social injustice. Thank you. Thank you. At the age of 14, I don't care what she did. There has been a horrible injustice done to that woman. If you aren't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Somebody else said. Another person said, that makes sense, and I'm 100% behind these sentiments. Very well stated, Cougar. That's what the first person said, Cougar. Let me get one more. Oh, that one was a bit too long. Okay. Here's one right here. Here's the last one I'm going to read. Then I'll do my closeout. Extreme causes are people who are constant danger to... This is somebody who commented on the song just like the ones I just read. Extreme cases are people who are a constant danger to others. Only then does incarceration make sense. Everyone can grow and learn, as we have since in many cases of murderers coming into their moral senses, growing into... I think I use these long words. Into exemplary human beings. Not knowing the situation of these women, we can only guess, but it's clear that much of our justice system is terribly broken, and we only know where, when some innocent emerges from wrongful imprisonment. No 14-year-old should be locked up for life when the brain doesn't even fully mature until 25. Anyone who thinks they could never behave badly hasn't been punished to their limit. Thank you. Nor do they see people as equals. We do better let the one without sin cast the first stone. Any takers? That was a very, very good comment right there. I love that one. Nor do they see people as equals. We can do better. Let the one without sin cast the first stone. Any takers? That's a good one right there. They done good. Man, my chill. Can you see the chill buttons this time? That was a good one. Okay. And I want to read another one, but okay, this is two sentences. One woman at the age of 26 was on probation for murder when she killed a 75-year-old woman. Does she meet your definition of extreme? See, everybody's got different opinions. This goes to that what I was talking about with Centoya Brown. She was 16, and now she's what, going on 30 or 29, 28 to somewhere in there, and she's still there. And by the way, that's coming up soon. Her next court thing is gonna be her last too. The last time she can appeal it or whatever. But I hope and pray to God she gets out of that, because she does not need to be there. She's been there long enough. She's lost all of her life, and the girl was in sex trafficking. I mean, my lord, the man was 40-something years old. The prosecutor trying to, I'm not even going to go into all that. We already been through that in my other videos. But, oh, here's one more. Wow, I lost it when the final woman, Trina Gornett, stated that she'd been incarcerated since the age of 14. That makes no sense to me. Where's the rationale? How will a life sentence rehabilitate a teenager? Thank you. There's quite a bit on here, but okay, yeah, there's a lot on there, so I'm not going to go into. There's too many comments, but there's most of them are for the women. I mean, because really that is the truth. I mean, how, you know, all them women gave their names out and everything, and they, just like in that one thing, they said you can look them up and find out what they done, and I'm sure they'll tell their story too. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it's right to kill anybody either, but I also don't think that it's right to put, just like they're trying to do something with that law anyway. I think I mentioned that in one of my videos. They're trying to change that law to where it's not it's something to do with not be able to get life without parole anyway. At the age when you're under 18, because I mean, they just ain't right. It's injustice, like they said. But anyway, I'm going to conclude this now. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. I really did. I mean, that touched me when I just happened to be, I don't even know what I was doing. I was surfing the web, and I haven't said that in a long time, surfing the web. I was looking up something, and I found that, and I was like, I was like, oh, I'm glad I watched that. That's my story. That's my story. That's my next story. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope you got something out of that, because I did, and wow. Anyway, I hope y'all like my videos here so far. Now look, before you go to unsubscribe for me or anything, if you think there's something you want me to do that you don't like that I'm doing, or anything, any opinions, your opinion count. Everybody's opinion counts. So please comment below if there's something you want me to talk about. Just let me know. You know, I'm for it. Okay. Thank you so much for watching again, and I really hope you watched all that, because that was a very good video, and it meant a lot. This meant a lot to me just to put this out there. So thank you so much for watching. Peace and love y'all. Bye. Oh yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. Please. Please. I need all the subs I can get. I need subscribers. I need to get out there, because the more I get out there, the more I got to give. So please like, share, subscribe. please, 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 please. Thank you so much. Peace and love. Bye.